and 500 kilometers north from Arctic Circle. And I write in Sami, but now I have written in English, which is a bit strange for me. Actually, very strange for me. I have never done it before. And Sami language is really the language of my heart. And it's spoken only by around 15,000 people in Norway, Sweden, Finland, and Kola Peninsula in Russia. And many people, they told me when I was young that Sami language is useless. What are you going to do with it? Nobody's going to understand you. But the Sami language has been really taking me around the world. And now I'm here and it makes me very happy.
Our collaboration doesn't have a name, but I think if it did have one, it would be called Nobody's Home, because neither of us were in the countries where we live when we got news of our partnership. And weirdly, I was on a research trip in Lapland, but Ima was just setting off for South America for a long poetry tour. So this first poem I actually wrote in Lapland this summer, and it's called Homelands. High on the fells and hidden, I sit amongst saxifrage, lichen and dwarf birches just on the turn. Sit squinting over the tops of tiny pointed trees, 5 times as high as any library stacks. Sit in awe of these rusted slopes and unmoving blue-black lakes as I lean back against a godlike stone. I close my eyes, pluck fat bilberries from a bush beside me, burst them in my mouth with a purpling tongue. And in that idle moment, I slowly come to know, although it can't be true, that to me, this place tastes like home. And because I'm a massive glutton for punishment, and this is 5,000 miles outside my comfort zone, I give you Homelands in Sami, and I had my first lesson about half an hour ago. Krok tu guau, alim, tuodares ja chikusis, kokachen golenar tikuin, ja khalid, ja.
I think it's better I read this. Roktokoulu. Ollin tuottaris ja chiikkosis. Tjohkän kollenartion. Jähkäli ja laitsi roftus. Tjohkän ja siirtyvän kierrai paatsel. Väänehkis räänkis väätsi. Pitäkältä olla, kun kirjalaanat. Tjohkän ja imastalan ruski. Jaskes aali tjähpäs jävri. Miekalan ipmillaan kjältkinjeikka. Kitten chalmidan. Tjäkkän stora sarri taagnasin aika seitsemän lohka. Tsakan jäälemäi. Juohtisä tää aalihtin. Ei tälle tuota kalan kuulul. Vaikka iä säätälakal tuota. Tän päihkisla roftus mahka. And then I was in Bogota and I wrote this poem. I have a calabash soup, chicken and rice, plenty of salad, fresh
Bogota. I have a calabash soup, chicken and rice, plenty of salad, fresh lulo juice. My belly is aching. Too much, definitely too much. Your belly is aching. Too little and nothing at all. Next day, I purchase a good conscience for myself. So please, you have my scraps.
Katsa kurkmäli. Poran ventsä ja riisa. Tievat hallerka salahta. Olaven lulosafta. traveling euro. Meento Oulu. Kaavakko läihtsiin. Tu travi pavsta. Meento Unna. I maitie. I fali maitie. Nupe pei vuestään puerryämme totto. Jäi puerre. Tää on mupatstus. Then I traveled to Sierra Nevada de Santa Marta, which is in northern Colombia, the hometown of Gabriel Garcia Marquez. It's Aracataca. Gabriel Garcia Marquez. Gåva täyte Aracataca seini. Oloma hei moittia makondes. Tjuehte jäi oktonas vuohtala läppe. Pel vihtale ei kuekte jäi maangaje. Joihke bussi. Väijä nouta peakka. Pahtaren tuodalas oktonas vuoda. Man började päässä heere. Usse parki tjohke kuoros piedmas kahpui. Palku ofta me lassare kolkos. Makon teilu ehte muu. Justa nuo kirjiman loaan.
Aracataca. I see murals of Gabriel Garcia Marquez on the long walk around the park at Aracataca. In Maconde, very few people smile. 100 years of solitude is right here, and 52 years later. I get the best seat on the bus, leave the serious solitude behind, sigh in relief. The conductor collects empty food boxes, throws them out of the window, one by one, but Maconde trails me, much like that book I'm reading. This is Emma's third poem.
I wrote it in Mexico, in a place called Cabeza del Toro.
Frigate birds chase one another. Pelicans fly almost touching the waves. The high tide returns with 3 plastic bottles and an abandoned, tangled fishing net.
A man has been standing on the empty beach for hours. The Pacific Ocean wetting him up to the armpits. He's caught 0 fish. His boat hasn't moved for days, maybe for months. High tide and low season. 2 empty cans. Cheers for the high season and high hopes.